What we're doing just for the time being, okay? Letting ourselves observe the inhale, the stillness, and the exhale. Maybe wrapped up in that, observing the ability to create space, to move into space, to hold space, and to maintain that even as the breath goes. So that while the forces of the energy upward rising and downward rising associated with the breath are very real and palpable, it doesn't change how we are or where we are. That's the thing that we're going to feel today, is how even in a harried, hurried, movement-based practice, there's still space for spaciousness. Now tuck your chin down into the chest. We're going to begin with some CARs, C-A-R-S, controlled articular rotations, which is to say we're going to do some neck circles in a pointed way. Create some integrity through your thorax. Tuck the chin down into the chest and drag your chin over to your right collarbone. Allow yourself to dump some imaginary gunk out of your right ear over your right shoulder. And then keeping the shoulders away from the ears, draw a big circle on the ceiling with your nose or chin. And then let your left ear dump some contents over your left shoulder. And then drag the chin down to the left collarbone, and then all the way to center. And then from here, we're just going to go up the opposite way. Try to stay firm through your thorax as you bring the chin to the left, scraping your collarbone, and then dumping the contents of your left ear out. Big circle on the ceiling. And then letting the chin come to the other side. Let the contents of the ear drop out. And then we'll drag the chin to center. And then lift the head up. Let's do one more at our own pace. You can use your chin like one of those gushu little scraper buddies to really get that collarbone, take the head around. Bring the chin up, bring it around. You want to go around any points of pain here, any discomfort that's like higher than a 4, you know? We're not trying to go through anything, we're trying to go around it, just finding where we can move and where we can't move. Let's come into tabletop on our hands and knees. You can have the toes turned under, you can have them flat. The choice is truly yours. And as we work here, we're gonna bring this left arm into the air. And we're gonna turn the thumb up so that the finger faces maybe like the camera. And then from here, I want you to try to turn your thumb in and down, and then rotate your upper arm bone in and down, and try to reach it up even higher while you do that. And now draw a big circle with it, bringing it around. And as you go, see if you can turn the arm more and more so that you're reaching it behind you and up. So retracting your scapula, squeezing it closer to the spine, and extending it, reaching the arm away from your chest. So now from here, let's turn the thumb out and up, feeling the bicep roll out and up. Try to stabilize through your right arm, and then draw a big circle, bringing the arm around and overhead again. And then at your own pace, go ahead and do one of those. Just drawing a nice big circle with your shoulder and bringing it back around at your own pace. There's no rush here. And bring the hand down. If at any point this is too much on your wrists or elbows, please feel free to bend the knees or come out of the tabletop. But if you feel good, me too. Let's get the right hand side, right arm up. Really flex that shoulder. So what I'm saying is see if you can get that arm bone up nice and high in the air without listing to the left or right with your body. Now internally rotate the arm, roll that thumb in and down. Keep reaching the pinky finger up, and then draw a big circle with it all the way behind you. See if you can rotate the arm even more as it's behind you, while you keep your spine on straight. And then from here, rotate the arm back. Thumb turns back up, and you draw a big circle, moving the arm through the molassesy air. And then we'll do one more on our own. Hopefully feeling really good while we move through our range of motion. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, just getting the butter melted. We'll bring the hand down. And I feel good about my shoulders. Let's do our hips now. Let's go ahead and extend this left hip, reaching the left knee up. You can bend your left knee even more for control here. And you'll want to pull the belly in as you shift the weight to the left. Now, we're going to bring that left thigh close to the abdomen under the body. And now I want you to push your left thigh out to the side. So you're A-B ducking it. And now try to roll the left inner thigh out and up. Try to get that left heel as high as your left hip without shifting your spine. And now roll the heel up for internal rotation as you bring that left knee around and back into that original extension position. And then we'll flex the hip one time, bringing that thigh close to the stomach. Trying not to round the back. And we'll extend the hip again. Taking that knee into the air, kicking through the air, squeezing the heels of the buttock, and then roll the left inner thigh around and out for that big circle. You might even scrape your own left arm as you bring it back to center. Let's try the other side. Right hip extends, belly is firm, tailbone is long. And from here, we're going to roll that right inner thigh around and out, trying to stabilize the core, keeping the belly button pointing straight down. We'll bring that right leg around. It'll scrape the right arm, maybe, imaginarily. Keep the hips stable, bring the leg to center. And we'll reach out into extension. And let's go ahead and go out the way we came in, bringing it back into the abdomen. Pushing the leg out to the side while we roll the inner right thigh out and up, getting the side of that leg pointing at the ceiling, and then roll the inner thigh in. Sweep the right knee to the midline, back into that extension pattern, belly in. We'll bring the leg down. Let's come onto our fists. Turn the toes under. The thumb holes are kind of forward here. Don't hurt your thumbs. You can do this with the knees down, or you can join me in a quadruped for an additional challenge, covering the knees off the ground. Let's see if we can segment the spine piece by piece. Beginning to arch the back and lift the chest. And then make your tailbone heavy like a bashful monkey tail. Round your lower back, round your middle back, and round your upper back. And then lift that playful monkey tail into the air and let your tummy drop, your chest drop, your head come up. And then keeping the knees hovering if you care to, round that lower back, and then eventually chuck the chin. Okay, so let's see. Come on down to your knees, take a breath. Cultivate that heavy energy through the arms and legs, the firmness in the abdomen, and then let's add some lightness. We're gonna lead with the head this time. You can keep the knees on the ground or up. Head is up, chest comes up, belly pulls down, tailbone comes up, and then chin tucks. Upper back rounds, middle back rounds, lower back rounds. Head comes up, throat stretches forward, chest stretches forward, tummy drops down, tailbone up. Last one, chin down, round your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back. We'll come to neutral. Bring your hands back down. Let's find a down dog, bringing the hips into the air. We've now segmented the spine through extension and flexion. Love that, arching and rounding. Press through your arms. Find a nice place where you can widen the shoulders. You might even shrug the shoulders up to the ears in a manner that lets you stamp an imprint into your hands. You can bend the knees here. Let's do a gentle twist. Bring your right hand to your left calf and pull. You can maybe look for the ceiling. Switch your spots. Right hand down, left arm. Keep pushing through that right arm, create an imprint. You can do this from tabletop, of course, also, or quadruped even. And we'll bring that down. Let's walk the hands back to the feet. Relax the head. Kind of an interesting place to do a neck circle. Can you bring as much control, as much firmness to your body so that as you draw your neck car, that chin tuck, chin over, eyes up, head around, and then down. Can you feel how this is different with gravity? And we'll just walk those hands back out into dog, feeling pretty good, looking forward. Now we're just gonna walk the feet in. We find ourselves at the top of the mat, the head can come down. Yogi's choice how you wanna come up. I'm gonna try to find some firm legs and a flat back and inhale all the way to stand up. You can roll up disc by disc as you see fit. Oh. All right, let's get a little bit moving, huh? Find that heavy downward energy. So the Yoga Sutras call it apana. Science textbooks might call it tensile integrity. Here, we're just creating some afferent, some ability to feel at the feet. Can you feel your feet? Now, feel the heaviness, weight down into it. Make that mental image available to you, like the strength of an angry elephant. You can even bend the knees and press through your feet to create those imprints. And then on your inhale, let's reach the arms up over the head. You can close your hands for an added challenge, looking at the thumbs. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the ground or onto your own legs. You can pull or push. With your inhale, lift the head up, try to arch the back, get your spine into some extension, which is to say like that cow shape. Press through strong arms and step back into a plank. From our plank, we're gonna lower to our knees, arch the back into cow, come down to your chest, and then maybe lower the chin. And now slide forward, slide into MBM to lift the chest up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You might even think about how you might take the hands off the ground by squeezing the shoulder blades together more. And then to push back into dog, you can use your knees and turn the toes and come on in. Take a breath and let it out. And then do that again, another breath and let it out. Take a second and observe what you're looking at. There's not a right or wrong, let's just bring some attention to it. And then look forward, bend the knees, and you can either step or jump up to the top of your mat. Exhale and fold, relax your head down. Inhale, reach the arms, try to really swim up. Can you close your hands, look at the thumbs? And then exhale the hands to the sides. Maybe you want to bring your legs a little closer together. Inhale, upward facing hips. We're going to start doing some progressions now. Exhale, fold, hands to the ground. Inhale, head up. And then exhale, step back into your plank. Now, come on down to your knees. Send your weight way forward, but this time have a cat back, not a cow back. Come forward, bend the elbows, stop halfway. Don't touch the chest. All right, flip your feet over. Pull the shoulders back, lift the knees, up dog. And then exhale, keep the legs strong for your down dog. Just 3 breaths here. Can you see between your knees? Okay. Are they working? Good. Can you strike down just a little bit more through the heels while you pick the toes up? Does it feel good that way? Okay. On your inhale, step or jump forward. Walk those legs in, lift the head up, shoulders away from the ears here, Meredith. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, reach up. See if you can balance like a club on the tip of your nose, like a seal, as you look at your thumbs. And exhale the hands to the sides. Tarp, tarp. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Inhale, head up. And then step or jump back to your push-up. Inhale to your back bend. And then exhale to your down dog. You can take any variation of the push-up that we've done today or keep the knees off the ground for a true push-up, chaturanga style, elbows in. Lots of options. And please, you are always welcome to work with the body that you have today. This is not a space where you must be performative. Don't you fret. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Look forward. Bend the knees. Inhale. Can you jump up yet? Do you want to? Exhale. Fold. You can pull and you can bend. Don't worry. Inhale. Reach up. Make it feel really good to you. And the hands come to the sides. Come to the back of the mat. We're going to do 3 clapping lunges, 1 on each side, so a total of 6, huh? We're going to inhale and step the right leg forward. Come down onto this left knee and clap the arms over the head. And we're simply going to step right back. We'll try the left side. clap, and then push through that left leg to step back. Cool, 2 more. 2, 2, 3, 3. Got it? It's not super hard, right? Let's head back up to the top of the mat, and let's come into a chair. So now we're gonna bend both of our knees, send the weight back, bring the arms up. Can you touch your hands together? Now, can you use, instead of the front flesh, can you use this back, calf, and hamstrings flesh to squeeze you deeper into your crouch? So you feel this little triangle at the back of the knee getting smaller, like you're squishing it with your strength. And then can you really reach those arms up? Now exhale and fold. Inhale, lift the head up, shift the weight into the hands, feel the upper hand working. Exhale, step or jump back. Find your favorite push-up. You can belly flop too. Inhale, a back bend. Those thighs do not have to come off the ground. And then down dog. Now lunge, right leg forward between the hands. Reach all the way up. And then bring it right back down to a push-up. Inhale your back bend. And exhale your down dog. Strong left leg. Inhale, step it forward. Find the strength of the left leg. Press through it to stand up. Keep reaching back, shrinking back through the right heel. And then both hands can come down for your push-up. Inhale your back bend. Squeeze those shoulders. Exhale your down dog. Push those hands. Can you imagine that you had on like some Lee press-on nails and they were just like getting longer and longer? A, ooh gross. B, how much would they push into the floor here, huh? Can you imagine that your arms are just getting infinitely long? Roll those inner thighs back a little more to lift those hips a little higher. Now, if you're gonna jump, see if you can keep those hips up nice and high while you step or jump to the top of the mat. And then exhale, fold. Pull the belly and the thigh flesh closer together using the front muscles. Inhale, back leg muscle. Pull yourself down into the squat. Look at your thumbs and release. Last one of these. Looking so good, Katie. Inhale, bend your knees, hands up. Pull in. Exhale, fold, press. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, belly in. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg forward, heavy elephant right leg, come on up. Exhale, come on down, strong, strong, strong arms. Inhale, back bending. And exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg forward, both arms up. Strong left leg. And then bring it right back down to your push-up, no big deal. Inhale, your favorite back bend. And exhale, down dog. It's our last one of these for a little while. Let's enjoy. Okay. Let's go ahead and step our right leg forward for warrior one. You can come to your fingertips to help get the leg a little bit further up. We're going to turn that left heel in and down. We're going to get that left inner thigh a little bit between you. Then the right knee and up we go. A couple of things that you may wish to pay attention to. Can you use your shin muscle to help pull you a little bit deeper into this pose and then use your toes to help you shrink back into the right hip? Can you pull the right hip back and then pull the belly in and away? Now lock your right leg into place and try to push off of it to open your belly button like to the camera and spread your arms for warrior two. Can you look at your right hand? Can you line up your left eye with your right hand? Now let's rotate those thumbs up. Can you get your biceps up? You can bend your elbows to see if your biceps are up. And then bring the arms back. Without moving the biceps, rotate the forearms down, and we'll take triangle. Straighten your right leg. Turn that left hand up, look at your left thumb. Cock your left hip and reach out over your right leg. Pull your right waistline into your right thigh as you catch either the right big toe or your own right shin. Enjoying your triangle pose. Open the chest up a little bit more. And let's twist here, huh? Bring that left hand down to the ground. Pull that right hip back even more than you think. And feel free to shorten or widen this stance. The left hand is going to go to the twisting triangle position, either on the inside, the top of, or the outside of this right leg. It's your choice. The right arm goes out to the side and up. You press through the left arm and reach out through the right arm. You might squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit together on the right side to help open the chest a little more. You can try to roll that bicep out. You put a little bend in the elbow to help with that. We're going to inhale all the way right back up to our warrior two. We'll bend this right elbow. We'll bring the right elbow onto our right knee with the palm up. Side angle posture, stretching the left arm out over the ear. And now for a feat of strength, rotate the right forearm out like you're holding a dinner plate. And then bring the right arm by the right ear, extending the right elbow and holding this shape. Can you get any deeper? Can you do it without leaning? Weird, right? Okay, bring your hands down. Lift your left heel up and reach your right heel up. We'll just take a nice twist right here. Can you pull the right hip back? Can you pull the chest closer to the knee? Rolling the left shoulder out. And we'll bring the right hand down. And we'll turn the left heel in and down, and we'll bring the left arm up. Last posture here, side plank. Can you pick up your right leg and slide it behind your left? Modify how you'd like. You can have the knee on the ground. You can have the foot off the ground. You can be in tree. All right, up dog and down dog. I'm going to keep my leg in tree for my up dog because it feels so good. And bring it in. Let's do our standing postures on the left side. You can come to your fingertips, and we'll step the left leg forward between the hands, nice and evenly. Turn that right heel in and down. Plant through it. Squeeze your right thigh down to the ground, and up we go, warrior one. If your left knee had a headlight on it, could you point it straight away? And then that right hip bone, if it had a headlight, could you bring it to look in the same direction as the left knee? Pulling the belly in. Pushing through the foot. Pulling through the hamstring. Let's inhale and open. Push your left thigh out, but don't let it move so that we find our warrior two. We can play with our shoulders here, really rotating those palms up, flexing the elbow and holding a box between our field goal posts, and then extending the arms back out and rotating the forearms. Good. From here, let's straighten this left leg. Look at your right hand. Turn your thumbs up. Triangle. Pull yourself into this left hip. Look up at this right hand. Can you get your left eye to see your right hand? You're welcome to be on the leg. You're welcome to bend the knee a little bit. Really push through the left leg while you draw the left thigh back. Twist. Let's bring that right hand down. Keep pulling this left hip back in space. Pull it back away from your left foot. Plant into the right hand and bring your left arm up. Can you twist your body up? It's funny, you're trying to reach the left foot to the right while you reach your right chest to the left. Opposite directions, corkscrewing in the middle. If all else fails, just stick your butt up a little bit. And we'll inhale up to side angle posture. Coming all the way up to warrior two, bending our left elbow, placing it on the left knee, right arm out over the ear. Now we can stay in this side angle position, or we can start to build. You might want to rotate that left forearm out, that left bicep out, getting the shoulder an external rotation. If that feels good, maybe we go ahead and bring the arm bone near the ear. Find your strength here. Fabulous. We'll bring both of our hands down to the ground. We'll let the right heel come up. Right hand is down. And we'll take our twist. Left arm up. Left knee bending. Left hip back. Right chest reaching to the left. Remember, you can always do this on a knee, huh? No obligation. Let's unwind. Bring your left hand down, your right heel down, your right arm up. We'll pick the left leg up and slide it wherever you want to put it. You can have the left leg down. You can keep the right leg down and come into tree on your left leg if you'd like a bonus challenge. And we'll bring the right hand down. You can keep the leg in tree for your up dog. Might feel nice. And find your way into down dog. Let's release that leg and walk the hands back to the mat again. Widen your feet about mat's distance. We're going to do some forward folding here. Catch your big toes with your pointer and middle finger. Inhale your head up, and then exhale, fold. Your feet can be pretty wide here. Mine are mat's distance, and I have a wide mat because I'm a wide guy. Oh man, this is so challenging. But can you let the nape of your neck relax? Like you're putting a little bit of heavy energy into the head so that the heavy elephant energy pulls you down towards the ground. Inhale the head up, pause and exhale. Feel free to bend the knees a little bit left and right. Or here's a fun little bonus challenge. Keep the legs locked out and shift the weight left and right. See if you can get your pelvis to move here. That can feel pretty good. Now try to imagine the inseams of your legs. Press down through the inner heel and pull up through the inner groin. Can you feel the inseam of your leg getting longer? Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, reach your arms over your head. And from here, you're welcome to shift around the weight a little bit more, shifting to the right and to the left to find that position that feels really, really good to you. Once you've done all of that, release the arms back down, take the hands behind the legs, see if you can hold on to the back of your legs. Inhale your head up, exhale and pull in. If you're feeling really good here, you can take the hands underneath the heels and pull the knees and armpits closer together and slide the chest down your legs. Don't be shy about bending those knees, huh? Let your hips do the work here, more so than the hamstrings. All right, release that. Walk the hands back out. We'll find our favorite down dog. We're gonna do some one-legged stuff. Looking forward, coming onto your fingertips. If you'd like the height, we're gonna lunge our right leg forward and come into a standing warrior three, sometimes called a Romanian deadlift. We'll step the right leg forward, find your strength in that right leg, and then push yourself up to stand on just the right leg. You can have the hands behind you. Squeeze your back muscles. And now we're gonna stand up nice and tall. Pull that left knee up nice and high. From here, we can stay or we can have the arms in front of us. Now, straighten the leg if you can. The next challenge, start bending this right knee and come all the way down as slow as you can. Can you pull yourself deeper into this squat? Hover and touchdown. You can use your hands. Don't get it twisted. To stand back up, keep this right leg where it is, roll back, and use your hands to stand, or don't. Now we're gonna cross this left ankle on top of the right knee. We're gonna bend this right knee and come on down into a comfortable Hawaiian squat. You can work your ankle mobility here by bending the knee more and more and sitting down with a long back. So much ankle work. You can get more hip work by relaxing the head and chest down. Just go where you want the work, huh? I trust you. Now, my friends, to get out of this, inhale your head up, find your back strength. Maybe take one hand off the ground at a time. Stand up. We're gonna try to go out the way we came. Bring that left leg out in front of you. Send it back into your warrior three. Take a standing split for a moment. And if you'd like to stay here, great. If you'd like to work on your handstand, super. If you just want to be chill, step it back into chaturanga. Up dog and down dog at your own pace. There's no rush. Let's do the left side. You can come up to those fingertips if you want just a little bit more room to your leg. Step it forward. Find your strength, shift the weight, and then up we go. Very technical yoga instruction, but rough. Oh, good, you knew exactly what I meant. Find your balance. Michael, find your balance. Reach back through the leg, lift the chest. You can keep this left knee bent all day. Or not. Now let's find our standing position. Bring that heart up nice and high, pull that right leg in. You can stay right here. You can have the arms out in front of you. Pull straighten that right leg. And then we're gonna bend the left knee to come on down. Pull your hip and heel closer together for this pistol squat. You can hold at the bottom or touch down. Rock back and stand up. Right leg is up. And now we're gonna bring that right leg into our figure 4 duck butt pose called the Hawaiian squat. Keep your chest up for a bit to bend the left knee. You can work your ankle mobility here by bending the knee more and more, or come down how you like. And when we're ready, we're gonna find our head up, find the strength of our back body so that we can float the hands off the ground, but press through that left leg for strength. Stand up nice and tall, push through your left leg. That's our aponic energy, that heavy flowing energy. Right leg up and out, right leg back, and we'll do our final stretch on this left leg. It can be a standing split. It can be a little bit of half handstand play. Lots of good options. But when you are ready, chaturanga, up dog and down dog, or just back bend to child's pose, and then into dog. From here, we're gonna look forward and come through and have a seat at the top of our mat. I'm gonna rotate 90 degrees so that you have a better opportunity to see kind of what's going on up here. For now, let's bring this right leg into our left thigh for our figure 4 Janu Shirshasana position. Once you've made it here, take your right hand and put it on top of your right thigh. Make a fist if you'd like with the left, or have the left hand out to the side to brace into the earth. The choice is yours. Press your right thigh up into your hand. Don't let the leg win. See if you can ramp up tension between the arm, the inner top thigh, and the inner right waist. Stay strong through here and ramp up the push of the right leg up for 5, 4, increasing tension, 2. And now using the back of your leg, pull the thigh off of your hand. Squeeze your outer hip flesh, your outer thigh flesh, feel the thigh press down. Shift the weight over into that right thigh more and more. If you can bend the elbow a little bit, great, the knee drop, push again. Press the thigh up into your hand. Create that tension, pull the belly in, heavy energy. And now pull the thigh off your arm. Pull the thigh down to the ground. And then bring both hands to straddle this left leg. Point your left leg. Now glue the left thigh down to the ground, glue the right thigh down to the ground. You're gonna push the left thigh down into the ground for 5 counts, and then you're gonna imagine pulling it off of the ground, but the leg doesn't come up. Instead, we come forward. Let's try that together. Glue that left thigh down to the ground. Glue the right thigh down to the ground, but don't let the left thigh come up. Push the waistline away from the left thigh like you're trying to sit up taller and taller. And now from here, pull yourself into the leg using the top of the thigh. Don't let the thigh come up. Feel the muscle that connects to the spine pull you in here too. like you're being lassoed in from the middle. This new position might be tough. Push the thigh down into the ground. Push the other thigh down into the ground. Resist the fold. And now pull into the fold. Did you get any further? We'll take a little bit, huh? Let's walk back out some. Let's straddle the leg. There are a couple of different hand positions that are going to make these leg lifts work for us. We can have the hands more forward, which will make this harder. We can also have the hands way back behind us, which will make this more manageable. The aim is not to get the leg high in the air. Our aim with this leg lift is to make the space between the thigh and the waistline as small as possible, while still making it possible to lift the leg without bending the knee. So if you want the running start, feel free to get right here. But that end range, that's really what we're looking for. So you can hack it sooner by coming more forward. That's enough exposition. Let's play. 5 leg lifts, and then we'll hold the top one. 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. 4. Catch the upswing, hold. Now, we're going to be wizards here. We're going to draw a little circle. 1, 2, 3. And little circle the other way. 1, 2, 3. Can you bring your hands off the floor? Can you lean back and lift your leg and then catch the foot? If the foot's not available to shin, and just pull right here, sitting nice and tall. Okay, let go of the leg, and you keep it in the air for 5, 4, 3. Can you sit taller? 2, that's so good. 1, cross the shins, up and back. Find a push-up, a back bend, and a down dog. We'll come through and take a seat. Alrighty, Roo, let's bring this left leg into Janu Shirshasana position. Janu meaning knee, Shirs meaning head. It's just head to knee pose. We're not really putting our head on our knee today, but so we'll just call it the setup. Bring your hands to straddle over this right leg. Take your left hand to your left thigh. You can have the right hand out to the side to brace, or you can have it off the ground if you want to work on your intensity a little bit more. We're going to push the left thigh up into the left hand. The left hand doesn't move. The shoulder stays down away from the ear, and all of this side flesh turns on. Squeeze up for 5, 4, 3. Don't let that leg win. 2, 1. Now push the thigh off the hand. Pull the thigh off the hand. Feel the outer hip flesh, the outer leg flesh near the knee, all the way to the hip, pulling the leg off the arm. And now put your hand down in its new place and push the thigh up into the hand. 5. You're in charge of ramping up your own intensity. 4. Find your best most. 3. I'm trying not to let my right leg move either. 2. Shift that weight to the left, even here. 1. And now pull the thigh off the arm. Move the hand back to center. Keep that left thigh grounded. Straddle your right leg. Glue the right leg to the ground. Push into the right thigh and the left thigh. Find your favorite most position. Resist. 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 Now pull forward. Use the flesh that is between the thigh and the tummy to help you get a little bit more in there, huh? Keep pushing down into that left thigh. You can shift the weight to the left a little bit. We're going to do that one more time. Try to imagine that you're going to break your floorboard with your own right heel. You're pushing it down so strongly, huh? The chest is proud. You won a round, I know, and that's okay. Fight. And then right now, see if you can pull just a little bit more into your leg. Okay, let's back up just a smidge. We want to make this, like not torture. We want to make it a good challenge. Point your toes. And we'll begin with our leg lifts, shall we? 1, 2, be closer. 3, 4, 5. Hold the upswing. Circle, circle, circle. Other way, other way, other way. Hold it. Oh, pull it up. Lean back. Catch the leg. Whew. You can hold your shin. Now glue that left thigh down. Let's get one final good stretch right here. Can you push your left thigh down even more? Now keep the left thigh pushing down. Let's let go of the leg and keep it in the air for 5, 4. I'm trying not to touch this wall behind me. 3, 2. and 1. We'll find our chaturanga, up dog and down dog. And we'll come through and take a seat. Let's bring them both together. So me, I want like a little bit more here. So I'm gonna scooch my feet in, but you don't have to take more, you can take less. And now instead of having the hands on the top of the thigh, let's bring the hands underneath the thigh. Yeah? And now push your thighs down into your hands, but resist your hands up into the legs. So no one wins. Well, you win, but you don't go anywhere. And then after you've ramped up as much tension into your hands as you can, becoming heavier and heavier through your core, packing air down, let's move the arms out of the way and see if we can push the knees back and get any more space. Now hold this new space with your mind. Bring your hands back under the thigh. And it's our last one of those. Push both thighs down into your hands with great might for 5, 4, pull up with the arms, 3, make this hard for you, 2. And now we're gonna move the hands out of the way and keep pushing the thighs down. Do they go any lower? Now bring the hands to the thighs and push. Lift your chest up. Good. We'll bring the hands forward. Let yourself pull in as much as you'd like here. Now, Kate, maybe you want to add some of that cat-cow work from earlier, seeing if like rounding the back feels super good here. Arching the back feeling super good here. Aldwin, if you're working on your aerial stuff, you might want to add a little bit of twisting stuff here. I mean, not just Aldwin, anyone is welcome to join, but if you know that you are working on your axial rotation skills, this is a pretty great place to play with it. So you can just twist like side angle. Oh, let's just take a few more breaths here, finding our favorite best most. Doesn't have to be the most. You're in charge of your own metrics for best. We'll bring it back in. And I definitely want some side bending from this setup. Let's take this left leg out to the side, huh? And pull this right leg in a little more. We'll come forward inside of the leg pleasantly. If you're like, Michael, there's no way in hell this is pleasant, please feel free to sit up on a block or throw a towel into your tush. It's no big deal. In the same way that you're cultivating your own idea of best, you're gonna have to find your favorite most here. Bring that left elbow either onto the top of the left knee or inside of the left leg based on how you're feeling today. You can also be up on your fingertips. The right arm comes up and we just stretch over. I don't know what my pinky finger's doing. It's like it's holding a cup of tea, but over we go. If you want to catch something here, that might give you something interesting to play with. Me, I like to take the Sports Illustrated position every now and then with the arm behind the head. What do you want? Oh, and we'll bring it back up. And now I have a question. Can we get this left leg into the air? Yeah, very nice. Can we take our right hand to the left leg and twist? You can let the left leg come into the center while you lift your chest up. And we'll come back. And we'll put the leg where we found it. Left leg in, right leg out. Padikasana, gate pose. Coming forward a bit so that you feel yourself more on the inseam, underside of leg. You can have the right elbow on the right knee. You can have the elbow on the ground. You can stay quite tall. It's a choose your own adventure. And you don't have to wait for me. Don't you worry. Someone's always going to be first and someone's always going to be last. I trust you. That's not how we're keeping score. When we feel good about the choices that we've made, come back up to center. Let's see, another feat of strength. Can we, this is a tricky business, use our peace fingers on the toe. That might be aggressive. You can hold the shin. You can even bend the knee. But can we get this leg into the air? Yeah. Can you push your left thigh down and then find an evenness through your chest? So cool. All right, let's bring the left hand to the right leg to the left hand. Leg comes in, now the right arm goes up and wrist. Sitting tall through the chest. And we're back. We're back to the middle. Cross your shins. Chaturanga, up dog and down dog. Let's do some back bending. Nice, love that. Let's come to your tummy, huh? I'm gonna flip around over here, just a different angle. You can come to your tummy however you would like. Oh. Walk your legs back. You're gonna come into Sphinx. Bring the elbows under your shoulders. Pull the belly in, make the tailbone nice and long. And we're gonna just lift that chest up. Let's do some forearm rotations. Gluing the pinky finger side of the hand to the floor. Can we peel the thumbs up and then roll them out while lifting the chest up? And then roll the thumbs back in. And then roll the thumbs out. And then roll that forearm in, creating like a nice forearm print in your mat. Roll a big print out and a big print in. We'll come down, we'll take the hands back, and now we're gonna try to wrap those forearms in, the elbows in, reach the elbows back. Think about reaching the elbows back and up, lift the chest, walk your legs back, and then pick your legs up. Can you squeeze your thighs together? Can you get them a little higher? And we'll come down. Now let's interlace the fingers behind our back, bend our knees. Can you touch your hands and feet together? And lift up, pushing your knuckles into your feet. And then lift your knees up higher. And come on down. So tough. Now we're gonna flip like a hot cake, roll onto your back. It doesn't have to be fancy. I'm hungry. Hot cakes makes me very excited for some reason. Bring the hands near your feet, stamp strongly into your feet. So create some cute little footprints right there on your mat. Now from here, we're gonna create a little hook shape with the tailbone, scooping it up, feeling the lower back peel its way off the floor. We're gonna push the hips up, squeeze your glutes, reach your hands towards your feet to lift up more and more, but really squeeze your buttocks. Roll the inner thighs down a little, even as you lift. And we'll come on down. If that was manageable for you, you might want to try to catch on to your actual ankles here. That can be really nice for the shoulders and for the legs. Holding on if you'd like. Lift your hips up again. Stamp through your feet. And then bring it down nice and slow. Yogi's choice for your final back bend. You can have the arms over your head. You can have the hands by your hips. The world is your oyster. How would you like to bend your back? When you're ready, come on up for your final favorite back bend. And when you are done, come on down and be done. And give yourself just the biggest bear hug, hugging the knees in. I mean, anytime's a good time for self-love, but say something nice to yourself, huh? Draw some circles. We're gonna come into happy baby here, catching the outsides of the feet with the hands. If the outside is too challenging, you can catch the inside of the heel and pull the thighs towards the floor. You can keep the knees close to the armpits here for one kind of challenge. You can keep the knees away from the armpits for a different kind of challenge. They're both good. If you're curious, you can try straightening a leg. and bending, straightening another leg, and then bending. If it feels really interesting to you, you can bring your feet together and try to pull them to your heart while also keeping the lower back down. This shape might be familiar from before. We'll release the legs, we'll pull them into the chest, give them a nice squeeze, and we'll rock up and take a seat together. A little bit of Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. Bring up your right hand, put down your pointer and middle finger so that your pinky and your ring are still up. We'll bring the hand around to cover the face, and we'll cover the pinky finger on top of the left nostril. We're going to do an inhalation retention for a count of 12. So the inhale will have 4. We'll hold our breath for a count of 12, and then we're going to exhale for a count of 8. You don't have to remember it. I'll count it. But if it feels a little too much, please feel free to back off and work at your own pace. Covering the left nostrils, we'll inhale through the right. Now hold your breath, please. Exhale through the right for a count of 8. Now covered, inhale left, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale, 8, left. 2 more rounds. Inhale right, 4. Hold. Exhale right, 8. Inhale left, 4. Retain. Exhale, 8 left. Sit well. Inhale right, 4. It's our last round. Hold. Savor it. Exhale right, 8. Inhale left, 4. Hold your breath. And then exhale left, 8. Release your hand down. Take a couple of normal, nourishing breaths. Notice how you feel. Do you have any more buoyancy in the heart? Any more ease in the noggin? It's our final feat of strength. We're going to tense up as much as we can. I have a couple of ways that we can do this. You can either make fists and squeeze your toes and squeeze your face into a sour, pruny lemon face. Or if you're feeling a little frisky like I am, you can cross one leg or the other into the lap. Try to keep your calm, cool energy as we push the hands into the ground or contort our face and squeeze our hands. We're going to try to lift everything up and in for a count of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're making a pruny lemony face, open your eyes, stick out your tongue. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get out of there. Chaturanga, up dog and down dog. Now that you have known that level of tension and stress, lay out, chill out, and enjoy.